Good morning. It's almost, it's afternoon. It's the 11th, and last night, for the first time, I closed the door up. I was just so tired that I really felt that I needed to get a good night's sleep. So rather than use the egg timer that I've been using all along and setting it for an hour at a time, I didn't set it, and I went to bed at 10 o'clock, the time that I'm using. I have no idea what time it is in the mid Pacific, but I slept for 12 hours. I feel like $1 million. Got up today. We've got wind blowing from the east. It's not real strong. It's probably about 8 or 9 knots. So I decided this would be a good time to practice doing my wing and wing sailing or downwind sailing technique. So I'm going to move the camera around so you can get an idea of what the sails look like. I've got the main sheeted out to starboard. Then I've got the jib tied off with the whisker pole over to port. So let me give you a look so you can see what we're talking about here. And we're going directly downwind right now. So there's the main, sheeted off to starboard. And I'm going to try to go up over the top here. I don't know how this is going to work, but well, this isn't working too good because I got my feet all tangled up in my lines. But there's the jib with the whisker pole, and I think we're pulling along probably close to 6 knots under this configuration with a very light wind. Again, we've only got about 7 knots of wind from behind, so if it keeps up like this, this will be a fun ride. We've got the generator running, trying to pump up my batteries. My batteries are starting to get old and they don't take the charge like they used to, so I have to run the generator to try to get more often. I'll replace the batteries next year when we go back to Alaska. But that's a pretty sight, isn't it? Beautiful day here today. This is really one of the best days I've had in a week. It's been pretty rough for the last week and overcast. We've still got some overcast here, but the sun is shining and the sea is relatively calm, getting some speed, so I just couldn't be happier. Great day. Yeah, it's a beautiful day to sail. This is my wing and wing setup. Cruising along about 6 knots. Pretty light wind coming from behind. The ocean is gorgeous today. This is hard to beat. That's near the end of day 19, and we've had conditions pretty much like this all day, and it's just been a beautiful sail doing wing and wing. Another shot of the beautiful sail setup. I just love this sail plan. We have very light winds coming from the east, and we're heading directly west, so we're going on a dead downhill run. It's a real classic wing and wing. I'll give you a 360 so you can see what we're experiencing out here. It's just been a gorgeous day. relatively calm inside the boat, so able to get things done. Actually was able to do some cooking. A little bit of cleaning. Spent a lot of day, most of the day out here in the cockpit reading. Roughly, I'd say at this point probably 625 miles from Hilo. Well, it's getting close to sunset. I just thought I'd come out and take a couple of shots of the waves approaching the stern. It's interesting about waves because when you film them, they always look significantly smaller than they are in real life. And these particular waves are about, I'd say they're about 8 to 10 feet high. It'll be interesting to see how they look when this video is shown. We're currently on a downhill run straight to Hawaii. We're going due west, and the wind and the seas are coming directly from the east. We're roughly 600 miles from Hilo right now. So the trade winds have come around starting from the north and the northwest, going gradually more and more northeast until finally, at this point, they're coming straight from the east. That was an unusual pair of waves that went under the boat that caused that tipping like that.